Hi everybody, I'm going to show you how to create this slide here. It has 3 different client requests on it. So we have a paint sample, we have a piece of furniture, and then also a pretend age of a child and also their gender of choosing. So over here, I'm going to show you how I created this. I'm going to do this on the example slide. You will need to make sure you navigate to the slide that is specific to not only your hour, but also your name. Make sure you fill this out completely. Follow all directions because we will use this for basically part 2 of our next assignment. So if this is not completed, it will make the next step more difficult. So I'm going to go to my example slide, and the first thing I need to do is get a color from Homestyler. So I'm going to go up here to Homestyler, and I'm going to do a start designing in the new version. Make sure you guys are in the new version, not the old version. This will load, and then once it does, we are going to do a completely new design so we have a blank slate. So here's our new design option. I'm going to click that, and then now I'm going to draw a room. It doesn't matter the size, we just need it so that we can have paint on the wall. I'm going to press escape so I get out of that feature, go to my model library, finish, and then also color. Please do not choose a material for your background or for your wall color. We need to just do paint for this. So I'm going to go to color. I'm going to choose the color that I want. So let's say this color. Oops, I keep going right past it. I like this like orangey gold tone color right now. So I'm going to go into my 3D mode first. I'm going to click on that color. And now click on the walls. And then over here is where I'm going to find my information in my properties menu. So if yours is not showing, make sure you click on this little tab and that will open up the properties menu. I'm going to hover over this color, and this is the information I need. So I'm going to write down this number right here. This is the number of the paint swatch, and this will be important for our project later on. So I'm going to write down 16759327, and that information will go on the slide as well. So we can't use the snipping tool for this because as soon as I move off of it, it goes away. So we're actually going to do the print screen feature, which is like taking a screenshot of your computer screen. So that button is on your keyboard, and it looks like this. Okay, so all you do is you will go over to your color like this and hover over it. And then you're just not even going to hold down, you're just going to press the button. You're just going to press print screen, and that will take a picture of your screen. Now we can go back to your slide and we can paste this image. So right click and paste, or if you know the shortcuts, you can use them. And now we need to crop this. When you do press the print screen button, you don't have to wait for it to do anything because it won't, okay? It'll just automatically do it, and then once you paste, that's when you see your screenshot. So now I'm going to go up here to my crop button. Make sure you're pulling on the black corners here, and I just want the color itself. Again, just the black corners. There's my color. I'm going to move this over a little bit. Pull the corner again to make this bigger. And now I need to add in insert text box. That way I can type in that number that I wrote down. 16759327. And that's just the color I chose. You guys can choose whatever color you would like. Now I need to add in a piece of furniture of my choosing. So I'm going to go back to Homestyler, and I'm going to go back into my 2-dimensional mode. And I'm going to click on my floor and actually press delete, and that's going to get rid of the whole space. Now I'm going to go over to catalog. I'm going to choose a piece of furniture. So I'm going to go into my sofas. You can choose whatever you like. Let's say I want this chair. I'm actually going to hover over the info button first and write down the information for this furniture item. So when I write down the information for this item, I'm going to write down the information right here. So I'm going to write down sofa break the rule 03. And when I go in and I search that, that should be the only item that comes up. So make sure you write down this title or this label right here. I'm going to go ahead and click on this piece of furniture and place it into my floor plan. And now I'm going to do a rendering. So I'm going to go up to the teapot and click render. And we want to click Arial. I'm going to kind of swivel my screen around, my camera around. I can zoom in if I want, like that. Okay, and then down here, if I scroll on this left menu, I can either choose a white background or a black background, so dark or shallow. I'm going to choose shallow, and then I'm going to click render. When I render this, this is eventually going to go up to my view images, or my images icon up here. So I'm going to click on images. And this is going to load. And then once it does, I'm going to click the download button. So I'm going to click download. And now I'm going to go back to my slide. I'm going to go up to Insert, Image, Upload from Computer. Since I downloaded this, this will be in my Downloads folder. So I'm going to click on that, Open, and I want to crop this as well so we don't have as much gray space. And as you can see, I keep moving the blue line instead of the black crop area. I'm going to move this up here. I'm going to use the corner to stretch this out without changing proportions of anything. I can also go over here, select this text box, right-click and copy, right-click and paste. And now I can put in that information for this. So sofa, break the rule 03. And now I need to choose what I want to do for my pretend child. So I'm actually going to go up here to the example. I'm going to click on this frame, right-click, and copy. Now I'm going to go down here to my personal slide, right-click, and paste. And now I have this here. I just need to change this information. So let's say I want this to be a boy, and I want him to be 15. And now I have my slide completely done. So this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the color with the number label, the furniture with the label, and then also the pretend child and age as well. Once you have done this, that's it. You just need to have it done prior to the end of the hour in order to receive credit and to be counted present.